Hi guys, in this video I'll show you how to pass data between pages using a service. This is continuation to my previous video where I used the URL parameters and param map to pass the data and retrieve the data back. So this method is easy if you want to pass small data or single idea between the pages, but if you want to pass more data, more like object, it is preferred to use a service. That's what I use normally, so you can also use it if you think it is more appropriate than passing it as a URL parameter. So first we'll generate service using Ionic G for generate service. Let's call it as nav param. So it will create a service for us. So it is stored in source app navparam.service.txt. So service usually have get and set method. We'll be using those methods to pass the data and retrieve the data back. So let me go to the service first. navparam.service.txt. So I'll create a variable here, nav data. We'll be using that data. It can be any. So I'll define it two functions: set nav data, get nav data. So when user calling the set nav data, he will pass the nav object. So I will set that to nav data equal to nav object. So while getting the data, so if one way is to just return that nav data, whatever the data we pass. If there are cases where nav data may become null when user try to load the page while debugging, if you try to load the second page instead of the first page. So for that we need to check is null or undefined this dot nav data. So if it is null or undefined, I will return 0. 0 means there are no parameters. If it's not the case, I will return the nav data, whatever the data we passed. Then we need to add the service to the providers. So let me go to app.module.ts, where we'll be adding the two providers. So we need to add this to of the providers. Let me save this and we'll go to home page.ts, where I'll be adding this service again. So we need to pass it to the constructor. Let me call it as now param service. Then instead of before navigating, what we'll do is, so this dot nav param service dot set nav data, I'll pass this d. Then when in menu dot second page, that is menu.page.ts. I need to just pass this one, then inject it here. Now param data. Sorry, now param service. So instead of this one, what we can do is this dot data equal to this dot now param service dot get data. So if I reload it, so there is some problem. Okay, let me check. So whenever I have some problem, I always check with Ionic server. So if I go to tools, there's that menu. So the problem is I didn't modified this back, so because in my previous video I set the routing as this one, now it is unable to find the URL, so I think it should work now. Let me try this. Now you can see I'm getting a object because I'm not stringifying the object. So and this URL is also not that ugly, so let me close this one. I will run this, then in menu page I will try to display the data dot hero. Let me put a break in the middle. Data dot villain. So let's wait until that loads. So when I click here, now it is displaying Iron Man and Thanos. When I click back, so that's it guys. So instead of sending a ugly URLs in your app, you can just use this service to send and retrieve the data while you are navigating from one page from that page. I'm not gonna say this is a preferred way. This is the way I always use because I like it. It's more convenient for me. So if you think you find some other way which is more reliable, and just let me know in comments. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more videos.